Hey guys, so I already made a part 1 to teacher thinks it's okay to disrespect students. So make sure you guys go check that out before watching this video because this is the second part and that was the first part. So I'll have that video linked down in the description so you guys can go watch it. So after you watch it, then come back to this video. Alright, this happened a couple of days ago to this date and this is with the same teacher. Alright, so during study prep, I usually help a couple people. Sometimes people just take pictures of my homework and all that stuff. I always do my homework, and people always take pictures of my homework. And it's also one of these kids, he doesn't really know what he's kind of doing in math because we're in calc, and calc is really, really hard. So I always usually like tutor him, I always help him, he asks me questions, and sometimes I let him use my index card for tests and all that stuff. So he was going to go to during study prep to make up his, not make up, but finish his test. And I already finished my test, and you get to use a note card. So I think he had a note card, but like he had everything on it. So he understands one part to your note card, and he had to go make it up. So I just said he could use my note card for that one part of the test, because like there's all these different methods for calc, and one of the methods he understand how to use it or understand how it came to effect. And my note card had that method down on the note card, so he wanted to use my note card. I was like, if it's gonna help you and stuff, then yeah, I can let you use my note card. But a lot of you might think that's cheating. I just thought I was helping him out, and in college you don't learn the hard way anyway, because once you cheat you're gonna get in trouble, which I want to show that's even cheating, because you could use a note card. He just didn't make it. I mean, technically it's cheating, but he could just wrote the same thing I had on his own note card. But I mean, like, wasn't that big of a deal, I thought. Remind you that every single day these kids take in my study prep, take pictures of my homework. They literally grab my note, they take my notebook. I give it to them. I give my notebook, and they copy down all my answers. And we've been fine a whole year. Everyone's passed. Everyone's fine. The teacher, Mr. Bob, whatever I called him, he's seen this the whole year, and he did not care at all. But wait for this. Ever since this incident happened, between like the whole argument between me and him, which is in the first video I told you to watch, he now has a problem with us doing that. So not like a regular teacher. He doesn't say, put it away, don't cheat, or something like that. He goes behind our backs, and he basically, he basically backstabs me and my friend, or the person I'm tutoring. So this teacher sees that I gave my friend, or the guy I'm helping out with the test, my note card. And he even like asked us if that's what we were doing. And like, I don't think he really said anything, but he knew we were doing that. So then he goes up to his desk or whatever, and my friend leaves to go take his test. And then I look at him, he watches my friend leave. I'm like, this does not look good. I was going to actually tell my friend to give me back my note card so I could erase my name on it. So like, if the teacher catches him, she wouldn't know whose it is. So my teacher then walked out of the room. I didn't think anything of it. Like, my teacher walked out of the room, left us by ourselves unattended for like 5 to like 10 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, there's something up. And then my friend comes back about like 10 minutes later, like halfway during like study prep, and he has this mean, mad look on his face. And in my head, I just automatically thought, saying, I'm guessing I'm in trouble with the note card. I'm guessing the teacher called him when using my note card, and I'm gonna get in trouble too. I'm just like, it could be anything but that. Anything but that. So I ask him. And I'm like, dude, what happened? He's like, oh, he has a mean look. He's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I guess he felt bad that really happy he got caught using my note card. But I guess he felt bad because, like, that I helped him, and I'm going to get in trouble too because I helped him, which I understand because, he feels bad. But he didn't really want to tell me. But then I'm like, I guarantee I got in trouble with the note card. I'm like, dude, did you get in trouble with the note card? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh man, dude, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. My name was on it. She probably knows about it. I'm like, did she take it away from you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, how did she know? He was like, he told us. He read us. I'm like, who? He was just pointing like towards his direction because he wanted to point at him. And think about it, this teacher is sitting at his desk with his feet on his desk, which is really disrespectful and rude. And it's not even his equipment. It's just his room because he's a teacher. But it doesn't mean you can treat that property like kind of like it's a school's property, treating like that. And if we ever put our legs on our table, oh god, he's gonna have a heart attack. He has this biggest smirk on his face that I just want to smack him. Like, that's that smirk he has. He's like, yeah, I got you in trouble. So basically what happened, I didn't realize at first. What happened was that he found out that I let him use my note card. And when he left the room like a couple minutes after him. And then my friend told me this because my friend was also in the making up a test or quiz or whatever during study prep. And she actually saw what happened. So basically, my teacher comes, and he has like, can I talk to you to my other teacher who's getting out the test? So Mr. Bob said to Mrs. Bob, they're not married or anything like that, I'm just using a random name. All right, we'll call her Mrs. P or whatever. Okay, so Mr. Bob said Mrs. P, he's like, can I come talk to you? And Mrs. P's like, okay. So then they go in the hallway and start talking. Let's say that the student name is Alex, which is not really. I just don't want to say his name. So then Mrs. P comes back in and says she was like, Alex, let me see your note card. Will you cheat? And then she grabbed the note card. She found out that he was cheating because my teacher, Mr. Bob, my study prep teacher, Mr. Bob, ratted us out. Literally went out of his way to tell the teacher. Like that's ridiculous. And then she gets pissed off and she takes 20 points off, which is kind of nice because in college or especially in high school, they would just give him a 0. And since I gave him like the note card, I was so scared that she would give me a 0 too. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I did a note card. I studied. I did the test. And I just trying to help someone out. I'm going to get a 0 for the test. And this is a hard class. So I was really stressed and I was really pissed. So, I mean, just guilt got to me. But that's basically what happened. I was so pissed at this guy. I was like, he's such a you-know-what. He's like, yeah, I know. So I'm thinking about getting him back. I don't think he knows about my channel, but I don't even care if he does. But basically, what we're going to do the same thing. But he was going to give back my note card and like have his note card out. And then when he went back to the class to take a test or whatever, he's going to tell the teacher again. And the teacher's going to be like screaming, Alex, what did you do? Or like, you cheated or whatever. Let me see your index card. And then it's going to be his index card. And we're like, I don't have anything. That's just my index card. And it's going to make him look bad. It's going to make him like he can't be trusted. So, you know what? If you're going to play that game, because I was over and done with. I apologized to him. He never apologized to me. And I was done with it. But if he's going to continue it like a little 5-year-old, then yeah, we got a little problem. And I don't care if he sees this because that's like how a father rats. And it's pretty shame because he's in like, he's over 30 years old and he's acting like a little 5-year-old. So dude, grow up. I don't care, because I'm graduating in less than a month. So then my next period, I finished my work early and I was like, you know what? I told my teacher the whole story and stuff because she asked me what happened. I was like, I just go down to my teacher, the one that caught my friend cheating, and I'm just going to explain to her I was trying to help him out. And hopefully I don't get that punished as I would because I was trying to help him out and do the right thing. But, I didn't think it was a big deal if he took my note card or if he just wrote down, like, my same exact note card. Like, what's the difference? I mean, that's what I would have done, but he needed to take the test right away, so I thought it was just easier just to give him my note card. I didn't think it was a big deal because you were allowed to use them. So I explained it to my teacher, and she had a smirk on her face, but she was like, you know what, he cheated, not you, so you're fine, just don't do it again. And I was like, thank God. And she's like, if this is how we're going to treat our note cards, then you know what, I can't let you guys use them. I'm like, okay, it won't happen again. She's like, okay. But when my friend was taking a test, like, when she caught his note card, they were arguing back and forth. And she's like, why did you cheat? Why did you do that? I gave you everything you need to complete the task. It's my friend told me, who was also in the room. And he was like, he's like, I thought I was allowed to do this. I thought I was allowed to use someone's note card. I said, no, you make your own note card. I guess I can't let you guys use your note cards. And they got in this huge argument over because my freaking study prep teacher decided to tell on, my other teacher who was giving him the test that we kind of cheated or that I let him use my note card. So I thought it was really pathetic and stuff like that. So I want to make a part 2. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Leave me your guys' story down below. If you guys want, I could, make a video off your story if you allow me to. So peace out, guys. I love reading about them. Bye.